indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned that Nigeria's Department of State Services is scheming to sponsor criminals to rob banks in the southeast region. The group also alleged that the intended attacks on financial institutions were aimed at further denting the image of IPOB security unit, Eastern Security Network. The former Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, had accused ESN of being behind the recent attacks on a correctional facility and police headquarters in Owerri, the Imo State capital. However, IPOB, in a statement made available to Sahara reporters on Thursday, said it received information that the DSS was planning other attacks on bank in order to further soil its name. The statement was made available through the IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary, Ima Powerful. Says, "We, the global family of the indigenous people of Biafra, ably led by our great and indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to put banks in Biafra land on notice of a wicked plot by the Nigerian security agencies to harm them. Our intelligence unit has uncovered fabricated propaganda by the Department of State Services, DSS, that Eastern Security Network, ESN, is planning to attack banks in Biafra land to acquire money to purchase arms. DSS is propelling this wicked propaganda all in a bid to blackmail ESN and IPOB and dent our global reputation. We therefore wish to debunk this falsehood and blatant lie from the pit of hell. IPOB and ESN are not criminals, and we have no plans or agenda to touch any institution, particularly banks. We are not looking for money to buy arms because we produce our arms locally and cannot attack or kidnap anybody for ransom. We don't inflict pains on the peoples we are fighting for their freedom. DSS must stop this rubbish and engage their time on something more meaningful. These poor scripts cannot fly," the statement partly said. The secessionist group also said it has a sole mandate of defending the territorial land and protecting its members in the southeastern parts of Nigeria, hence would not dabble into robbery and other criminal activities. IPOB and ESN are very disciplined groups, and we cannot indulge in armed robbery against any individual or group. ESN has never left its mandate, which is to defend Biafra land against Fulani terrorists and their killer herdsmen. All banks in Biafra land must be wary of DSS because it is possible they are planning to sponsor attacks on banks and turn around as usual to blame it on IPOB and ESN operatives. The double-faced Nigeria security agencies have been staging this kind of attacks in so many places and later point accusing fingers at IPOB and ESN. They have tried to blame the attacks on security formations in Southeast on us, but now it is obvious that we are innocent of that. They have quickly changed tact in their desperation to blackmail us and find a cheap excuse to declare another special military operation in the zone. Our people should be smart, not buy into their tricks. We are waiting for any group of armed robbers who would attempt to attack any bank in Biafra land in an attempt to tarnish the reputation of IPOB and ESN. Such band of criminals and their sponsors will regret their action. We assure every resident and institution, including banks in Biafra land, for their safety. We will help resist these criminals the DSS is arranging to attack banks in the name of ESN and IPOB, the statement added. Okay, Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. Very unfortunate, the former IGP who came all of a sudden and said, oh, it was IPOB that was behind the attack of a police station in Imo, and at the same time the governor of Imo said the same thing, that it was IPOB by ESN. But after 2 days again, the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma, he quickly made a U-turn and said, oh, it was not IPOB, it's some political disgruntled elements or scrupulous elements. They are the ones behind it. They don't want him on the seat. It is not IPOB. So at the end of the day, I think it was that very day the IGP was sacked. He was sacked. Up to today, they have not told us, those who were behind, the attacks, the IGP, of course, is no more there, but at least I think maybe they should even need, if it's possible for him to be sued. I think a group of people, group people in Igbo land, they have sued him. If I'm not mistaken. If that has not been done, I think it has to be done by coming out outrightly without any investigation of any sort. Just said the ESN and IPOB were responsible for the attack, and we have been seeing a lot of things going on. And for where many Nigerians, they know the truth, but the ones who are devilish in their hearts, who always support evil, who do not want the progress of this country, they will just dabble into it and because hey, you can imagine, see what they are doing, see what they are doing. So that is what any attack now, they want to relate it to ESN, and it's obviously it is not so. And it was the same Imo State governor that told us that the people who they use for these activities or these criminal acts, they brought them from outside the states. And also, we have not even heard from the new IGP what their findings are concerning this whole thing. So, Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. Okay, that had been their game for so long. They have sponsored some hoodlums to attack Hausas living in some parts of eastern regions, but seems as if that one yield no fruit on professional zoo armed forces. The zoo court, Nigeria government is simply wasting their time trying to stop Biafra restoration. They have failed already. Okay, it's a lie. That is his next mission, because attacking of police stations has not brought about the kind of anarchy he wants. He's already apportioning blame. Okay, this if it's so, why is it that the US and UK have not declared him a terrorist leader? You can imagine that one. Is this the same UK and US government that has been severely compromised by the same Satan that we are expecting to call his beloved child a terrorist? Okay, this is a fake account. It's really a fake account. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Let's hear your comments on this and know what you think. Someone is saying that I thought the federal government once said is IPOB is a group of miscreants that doesn't deserve their attention. Why having sleepless nights over their activities then? If we critically view this from another point of view without being biased, we would believe that Nnamdi Kanu activities is really affecting and disrupting their Islamization plan after a glaring evidence of Issa Patami, the Minister of Communication. So guys, let's say your opinion and let's know your thoughts. Thank you.